Leo, Virgo, to your Astrodice reading for February. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here. We do have a really big month for such a very small month, right? There's only like 28 days in February, but you have 5 big portals coming up right out of the 11 portals that we actually have. So let's get in here, my friends, and see what is going on with you. If you guys are new, this is where astrology meets tarot and makes a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So let's get in here. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description area under the video. And if you're interested in meditation, hypnosis, relaxing music or meditative music, you know what? I've got all your meditation needs. So you can just check out my second channel in the description area as well, Relaxing Whispers Meditation. You hit that link and it'll take you right over there. Okay, guys, and that's also where you guys can find, if you're watching chakras, that's where you find your chakra meditations to help you align with those chakras and open up those chakras. Yeah. Okay, guys, so it's not like you're just doing them and then saying, oh, she didn't help me. No, I did help you. I'm helping you out on the second channel. So, you guys, there you guys go, okay? Let's go, guys. Here we go. We've got some Venus energy coming in. I love that for Leo, Virgo, really. Right now, at this time of the year, loving it. With your own energy, Leo. And you have that Leo full moon right now, so you guys are probably feeling a little egomatic. You're like center of the universe right now. I'm feeling it too. I'm Leo rising. So I'm Taurus, Leo rising, right? With that Libra moon. So, yeah, I got a lot of Venus in me, I guess you could say. And a lot of Taurus, too. And we've got the 6th house. My Venus is also Taurus. I'm very grounded. Very grounded. Okay, guys, you ready? Let's get in here. Leo, Virgo. Guys, I hope you guys are doing a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year so far. Doing it, having it, letting it come to you. You're getting ready for that fire horse to come in, and you guys are going to be on fire from that fire horse. So having that Venus coming in, she's going to up the ante over here in the 6th house. Venus, this part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. You guys are getting ready to go to the gym. Let me just tell you, you are just going to be the spotlight over there. Be like, yeah, that's me. I'm at the gym. That's how I'm feeling. So own it. Let's go. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, passionate, and it focuses on importance of self-belief in your own energy. I'm loving this. And like I said, we have a very fiery month this month anyways, because we have the fire horse coming in, which is almost like a Sagittarius energy in itself. And then we have the full moon in Leo right now that's open for the portal's open for the next couple of days until we get into that watery Pisces, right? But let's just go ahead for now and just enjoy this fiery part of the time right now. Part of the year, part of the month. And going into the 6th house. Ooh, going to the gym. The work, health, duties of your life. Building an awesome garden. I've got a Instagram channel that I'm trying to work on. Whatever you guys are doing, right, that you're making a routine within your life and you're saying, this is my new routine, or I'm going to hit this routine more, right? So whether you're building a new one or enhancing what you already have or going back, maybe I haven't really been working on my Instagram channel, so I'm going to go and enhance that, build it back. I'm going to build an empire. Let's go. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place at the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month with, right off the bat, look at that, the Emperor coming out. You are the Emperor. You're taking on this Emperor energy. You're saying, I'm not just Venus. I'm not just this Empress. I'm also the Emperor. Wow. That Leo energy could give you a little bit. I love the self-confidence, though. I see it in my son, too, because he's Leo. And yeah, his head's a little big right now. He could probably float away like a balloon. But, you know, I'm just giving him, it's just like, go do it, right? Because that's going to give him that confidence, you know, to get things done, you know. you know, be creative, do whatever it is that he needs to do. Let's do it. Patience and planning. It's a part of who he is. It's part of who you are. So use it. It wasn't given to you not to use, as long as you're not using it in the negative aspects of what signs can be, right? Sacral chakra, the desire, there it is. There it is. Dang. You already see it too, right? You already see it. You're like, this is where I'm patiently planning. This is where I'm putting all my ducks in a row. This is what I'm seeding this in the 6th house. I'm putting all my energy into this area because this is where my desires are, sacral chakra. And you know, that sacral chakra is going to work on that solar plexus. Okay? It's going to work there because it's going to say, I'm going from my desires to my intentions, and this is where, boom, right? So I do feel like between the root chakra all the way to the heart chakra, at least for now, that's where all your energy is pulling, because you're saying, this is my authority, this is where I'm grounded, and this is where I'm putting everything that I have right now. Nothing's going to hold me back. Not even my own self, because I'm the lion right now. I'm walking within this energy. And then, of course, you're going to bring in that beautiful Virgo perfection to say, I'm going to make sure that all my ducks are in a row. There it is. Because that right there is saying, that's my Virgo piece. That's where I'm bringing my shit together. That's where I'm going to make sure that everything's aligned. Everything's going the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to make sure that this time is this time, and it's all planned out perfectly because my Virgo says so. And yes, in that area, I wish I was a Virgo in that area. I do have some Virgo in my chart, but not to that place. Because I am literally disorganized chaos, like, you know, but don't touch my shit because I know where everything is. Where you're like, no, all my stuff, like, all my brown ducks are here, my yellow ducks are here, and I'm like, mine are all together. It would drive you crazy, okay? 2 fixed sign. Have too many fixed signs in my chart, and I'm scattered. Right? Okay, guys, let's get in here. Let's go. No, I like it when I do get organized because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm like so organized and everything's all pretty, and it lasts like a month, and then it's just like, oh, it's just not who I am. So it's okay. You be who you are. You have the 4 of Wands. You said no because I didn't have any inner peace at this time. I was scattered there for a while, but I do feel like this month I'm going to put everything together. Everything was disorganized. Everything was giving me, you know, you might have even had insomnia because things weren't going the way you wanted them to go. But now you're building up where it is you truly want to be, and you're putting in this beautiful Taurian energy as well. And you're saying, but this is where the stabilization is coming from. So you're going to use that Taurus energy absolutely not for perfectionist reasons or getting your ducks in a row. You're actually doing it for slow comfort and stability. Absolutely, because you're saying, if I just put myself into this comfort zone of this place of stability, everything's going to come together beautifully. That's right. Slow and steady wins the race. And there it is. It's balanced. Boom. Bringing in that balance, bringing in all of that peace and that organization. And, you know, if you are dealing with a Libra who could be very indecisive, who's very indecisive, you could even say, no, because we're going to balance this all out. We're going to have this all together. There's no way we're doing it this way anymore. It has to be this way. Otherwise, it's not going to work. But, you know, but that's good, though, because it's balancing you out, too. I do feel like for those of you who are dealing with someone, you are dealing with somebody who's very indecisive. Okay, who couldn't put things together the way you wanted them done. But I do feel like there was an organization where you're like, I'll do it. I've got this. No, don't tell me you're not sure. I got this. It's all good. Okay, so I do like that. Okay, so, ooh, guys. So getting straight into the mid-month, the mid-month's going to be Valentine's Day on the 14th and the Lunar New Year / Chinese New Year, bringing in that fire horse, and then the new moon in Pisces. So now we're going to be entering Pisces season. So all that hotness, but it's going to, you know, you're still going to have that heat from that horse coming in, and we're going to see if that fire horse is actually going to, you know, take off right away, or if it's going to give you a little room to breathe, it's going to allow that snake to still, you know, do its shedding. Because I don't feel the chaos and the disruption this month from the snake anymore. It feels like the snake is now steady. It's pretty much shed its way. It's allowed the essence and the transition and transformations to now make its way through. So I feel like that's what's happening now. It's allowing all the transformations to come through for you. So I do like that. Shedding of the old and now allowing the new to, it's kind of like it's allowing the new skin to grow for you, if you want to see it that way, right? If it shed its skin, the new skin's coming in. So, and I do feel like that, and I feel like it's pretty much gone for you. It doesn't, well, at least in the 6th house, Don, that doesn't mean that you're like, no, because I'm having problems with love. Okay, so the snake is messing your love up, or it's messing your money up. See what I'm saying? But in the 6th house, I don't feel like it's doing anything, right? It's allowing the 6th house to transform, because we're talking about the 6th house. I'm not talking about everything. I'm talking about here. Okay, because there's probably other areas in your life. You're like, this pillar over here just sucks. Now snake won't leave me alone. Of course, it's all metaphoric. Okay, for those of you who are new to the channel, it's metaphoric. We use it, though, because it is a very strong energy, right? And it also helps better understandings of energy, no matter what. So, we do have the partnerships and the alliances to the rejoice and celebration of solitude. I told you, I believe that there's someone here. And I believe that we're just going to call it Libra for now, because I do feel it's a very indecisive person who you've been having problems with. It doesn't have to be a Libra. Maybe they just have a lot of Libra in their chart. And maybe not, right? Maybe it's just an air sign in itself. Who knows? The point is, or maybe they're just really indecisive and just don't know, right? 6 of Swords, moving on. Yeah, because you're moving on. Now, it feels like you're moving on with this relationship because you're bringing in new habits. I just feel like it's not that the partnership and alliance is actually going away with this person. I feel like you're moving away from old habits that you guys were doing. So if it was you and your partner and you usually go to the gym and then they're like, da, 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 right? Because you made a new plan. You have a new way of doing things. So whatever's going on here, it just feels like that old habit, those old routines, those old ways of thinking, 6 of Swords, are now on their way out. We're not thinking that way anymore because we're balanced now and we've got this, right? We're here to celebrate love, harmony, self-worth, and attraction. That's what Venus gives us. The Leo is also rejoicing in the celebration for the confidence, creativity, and that leadership of coming together. So the 3 of Cups is saying this is where the celebration and the coming together is, because we finally figured out how it's going to be, but it's working in the mid-month. It's definitely working. And this could be, if this is your lover, then this could be your Valentine's Day. And you guys are just out celebrating, having a beautiful night together, okay, or day or whatever, right? On that Valentine's Day, okay? But however it is, it's, you know, there's a lot more discipline coming, and it's actually working, and it's bringing things together. And I do feel like, you know, towards the end of the mid-month, when that fire horse does come in, it does feel like you're going to back away to go into solitude. But that's fine, because that says, my Virgo needs time out now. I've been in the limelight. I've been doing everything I've been doing, and now it's a little bit of me time. And that's good, because that's showing self-love towards yourself. That's saying that through the structure of what's going on within everything, I was out there, I moved, I shook, I let that Leo come in, I let him make me limelight. We were all over the place, and now it's time to comfort myself. It's now time to come back in, okay, and have this little time for myself. I love it, because it's bringing that beautiful focus of self-work through your daily disciplines back. And I mean, look, you're already feeling accomplished. You're like, I'm accomplished now. I did what I was supposed to do. So now I got this. Right? So through your precision and your perfection, you might even feel like, you know what? Because I mean, guys, in seriousness, it's not really about perfection or precision. It's really about the consistency of what you're doing at this, right, at this level of keeping everything together. Okay. I mean, you're going to feel this emotional reward of your efforts. And that Leo, like I said, is giving you all that confidence that you need. So let's get to the end month here. End of the month, that fire horse is, I feel like the fire horse is like, okay, I'm just sitting on the sidelines over here, just waiting. You know, I'm doing my daily shit. And it's probably working in other houses, but it's not seen right now in the 6th house because it's probably over there burning some shit and or getting your heart's desire. Really getting your heart's desire somewhere else until it makes its way back around to this pillar, right? So you do have something that's going on over here, but that's okay because it's showing that you still have this glow up. It's showing with the hope between the star card, that's the glow up, between the star card and the material harvest, and it's saying, I'm not feeling any heartache or loss. The 3 of Swords is just saying, you know, I'm really proud of myself. Anything that was holding me back or making me feel sad about any kind of situation, it's okay though, because I'm really proud of myself. And, you know, you guys should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself. You guys, you know, you were a little scattered in the very beginning of how we're going to get this done. You know, if you're working with someone else and the scatteredness was just because of indecisiveness, you have it. You've got this. Yep, your commitments are good. Wow, guys. You're giving yourself a new identity when it comes to this situation. You see this stability coming over here. You don't have to feel like you're in a challenge mode because it just feels like it's balanced. It's exactly where it needs to be. Somebody might be trying to disrupt your peace. And that might be why you feel like I'm not gonna put up any of these boundaries. I'm not gonna feel any pain from this situation. So I do feel like somebody might be trying to disrupt your peace over here. Do I feel it's the Libra? No. I feel like it's someone else. I feel like it's definitely a different energy coming through. It's not the same person, but I do feel like, you know what? They see that you've changed. They want to disrupt this. They see you're busy. Maybe you're not giving them the attention that you were giving them before. So I do feel like there is some intentional disruption where they're trying to get on your nerve and disrupt you. Okay. But otherwise, it looks beautiful. I don't see any. And you have Mercury retrograde on the 25th. And that could be where they're trying to come through to disrupt your peace. Okay, because it looks like they're trying to limelight while you're getting all this attention. So somebody doesn't like that you're getting attention. So they want to try to counteract that attention by trying to get attention. Oh my fucking, come on. I literally just said that. They're trying to get attention where you were trying to get attention. It definitely could be a fire sign. Another fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or another Leo who's definitely trying to get a rise out of you. But you're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Look at me. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't know. You ain't gonna upset me. You're not gonna upset me. You're trying, but no, you just go limelight over there. Over there. You have your own. Yeah, and I got mine. See, because I'm having a glow up and you want attention. Nah, I'm good. You know? Which is crazy, because you could be totally like Velma and Louise over here, and you guys could just limelight together. But nah, they want to be the center of attention. You could be dealing with another Leo. They're trying to overshine you. And that's just crazy. That's crazy. But it does happen. But, you know, it'd be even more is like if you guys were, you know, could be like a powerhouse punch, you know? But they don't want to play like that. They want all the attention for themselves. It looks like their Leo is a little too strong. Remember, but we're talking about that in the very beginning, right? Are you playing with the ego the right way, or are we playing with the ego on the negative side? Well, if you're becoming over egomatic, where it's like, it's all about me, well, now you're getting a little carried away because there's no reason we can't share some of the spotlight together. I mean, you know, geez. It kind of reminds me like back in the day when you go to the club, you know, she dresses up and she dresses up. You guys are like a powerhouse together. Boom, here they come. No, they don't want that. They want to like, you know, overtree you, right? Shade you out. Try to put your light out. Well, they suck, right? Okay, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.